Hi, Libra. Welcome back. Welcome in. Happy birthday to everyone who has already celebrated. I hope it was the most magical, wonderful, fun filled day of the year for you. For those of you who still have your birthday coming up, happy birthday to you as well. I hope it is the most peaceful, relaxing day and you get everything your heart desires. Happiest of birthdays. We are going to go ahead and jump right in. This is our October reading, so welcome. We're going to go ahead and jump right in with the cards. Spirit, speak to me and through me to the Libra collective. What do they need to know right now in October? What is coming in for them? What is around them? Showing up for them? How are they showing up? All of the things, please, Spirit. Clear and concise messages for Libra at this time. This October, their birthday season. Libra season, Scorpio season. What is here for Libra, please, Spirit, during their season? Okay. First energy we got out, the Six of Wands. That's a six, right? Yeah, Six of Wands. Rising above the conflict, being a victor over some sort of conflict, or it doesn't even have to be conflict, it could just be competition, putting your hat in the ring and being the one that gets the job, gets the raise, promotion, whatever it is. Yes. This Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups, energy is very prominent this month. It feels like a collective energy. If you've watched any of the other readings for October, because you have other signs and other placements, you've probably heard me say this. There is a very heavy energy, heavy transformational energy, but it will come with an ending that could cause a lot of sorrow, a lot of sadness, a lot of feelings of loss left out in the cold. But it is a big shift for the better. It is a positive shift in a positive direction. But you might be starting off like the majority of the collective. October might be starting off a little bit weird, a little bit rocky. There might be some global news that stirs things up, a death of a significant leader, significant person. That's way too many. Thank you, though. I'm going to take this one. God damn it. There's that Five of Cups that just has to make itself known. It is very prominent. Very, very prominent. This, again, feels like, to me, global. I would not be surprised if the world came out. Global sorrow is almost the feeling. It's very dark. It's very oppressive. Very much devil energy. That is what's dying, though. So while that might be sad in some form, because if people are passing, if there is some sort of like catastrophe, is that the right word? Like a global event that causes a lot of, I don't even like talking about this, death and destruction. As sad as that is, as heartbreaking and gut-wrenching as it's going to be, it's coming to an end. The tides are turning. This dark, oppressive force is lifting, and the tides are turning. The tides are turning. Things are coming back into balance. Things are shifting. You could be experiencing deep personal loss, deep personal sorrow. You could be losing a loved one in October. You could be feeling like you're owed something that you're not getting. Like you're on the outside looking in, other people enjoying their riches, their spoils, the fruits of their labor. And it's like, well, I should be in there too. I should be enjoying that as well. But for whatever reason, you're feeling left out in the cold. This could have to do with someone passing, and there could be some sort of like debate about money, some sort of withholding of the money. And it's like, you're part of this as well, but for whatever reason, you feel left out. If there is a situation where someone is trying to like take you to court, trying to withhold something, some sort of inheritance is what I'm getting with this death sadness card here. You have victory here. You will be the victor. You will be getting your fair share. You will be getting your whatever it is, whatever form this comes, you will be getting a victory. And this victory is going to lead you to building a really solid start, a new foundation. After the tower, we have to rebuild, right? After the tower comes crumbling down because it's built on bullshit, it's unstable, it's inevitable that it's going to fall. So the sooner it falls, the better. It's fallen. That's in the past. Now, what you're rebuilding, what you're focusing on, is a really solid foundation. This could be marriage. It could be a proposal. It could be it's some sort of commitment, loyalty, someone showing you their loyalty in work, in a relationship. You could have a vision for for the future that you're sharing with somebody, and they also hold that same vision. So you guys are coming together. It's like teamwork makes the dream work. But instead of, that's very much Three of Pentacles energy, right? Like having a team, working together, workplace environment. This is more of like a vision for your life, a vision for the world, sharing that vision and then having people support it. You are a cardinal energy. You are all about initiating change. You are a trendsetter. You are who people look to. One of the signs that people look to. One of the cardinal signs. That people look to for guidance, for trend setting, trends. Libra, Cancer, Aries, and I believe Capricorn. I believe it's Capricorn. That's the Earth, the cardinal Earth, the initiators, right? You also have the Strength here showing up with this Four of Wands, showing that you have what it takes to see this through to the end. You have what it takes to to have the vision, to bring the people together, to lead people. You have the strength, and not just like the physical strength and endurance, wherewithal, all of those things, but you also have the emotional strength. You know how to keep your emotions in check. They don't control you, you control them, and you use them to your advantage. You use them to move you forward, it feels like. You could have, you could be, sorry, not could have, you could be using like your anger, some sort of temper, some sort of letdown, betrayal, even this feeling left out in the cold. You're using it for your benefit. You're using it to make you stronger. You're using it to get yourself forward in one way or another. Oh, okay. This this along with the Fool right after is like you having a vision and also having the courage and strength to take a leap of faith, knowing that the universe has your back. You're going to be supported no matter what you do. There is a safety net waiting to catch you. So really all you need to do is hold the vision and be steadfast and true to yourself. You have the courage, you have the strength, you have just the right amount of foolishness to believe in yourself and take this leap and see where it goes. Trust your intuition at this time. It is very sharp, it is very pointed, it is very direct. There's going to be no questioning if something is for you. Should I go this direction or this one? It's going to be very clear cut, very concise. You are going to be very clear cut, very concise. This Mother of Swords energy, that's your energy. The feminine air, that's you. You are very direct. You are very strict, even this month. But you're very clear with your words. There's no mincing words. There's no confusion. There's no, well, oh, I thought you meant this. No. There's no flip-flopping back and forth. Unfortunately, I hate to say this, Libras do tend to be a little bit of like, say one thing and then the next minute they change their mind, back and forth, back and forth. And that's not a bad thing. It's just that they have so many thoughts and ideas and, um, yeah, that they think about things and it's like, oh, I really want to do this, and then obviously things change and they're allowed to change their mind. This is not that. This is very decisive. This is very to the point. Is really the only, is what I'm getting. It's like the point of a sword is very pointed. It's very direct. Be careful with your words, though. You don't want to say things that you could regret. Make sure you're putting thought into what you say before you say it versus afterwards and being like, oh shit, well, I didn't mean to say it like that. Sorry, whoopsie. Think about things before they come out of your mouth. Like, would that hurt somebody? Is that too direct? Is that too honest? Just be a little bit softer with your words, maybe. We need one more card. We need one more card. We've got the High Priestess here with this Ace of Swords. Trust your intuition. I know I said it before, but you are incredibly tuned in, or you can be if you choose to be. You can be if you choose to be incredibly tapped in, tuned in, and connected. Able to see the truth. If you ask for clarity and for truth, you're going to receive it. Whether that's from someone in the physical, if you ask a direct question, you're going to get a direct answer. Clarity is coming. Clarity is coming. If you felt confused, if you felt like you have too many options, or there are just so many options you don't know which direction to go, pray about it. Talk to God, talk to spirit, talk to the universe, talk to yourself, higher self, whatever label you want to put on it. Communicate, ask for help, ask for guidance, and you will receive it. You will receive it. You need to be in a position to receive it, though, as well. Be still and listen. Don't just ask a question, and if you don't hear a response in 2 seconds, you move on. You also need to be open to receiving them in the way that they deliver messages, right? What else is here for Libra in October? Ooh, we love to see it. The Ten of Pentacles. What else is here? What else is here for Libra? We'll go ahead and take this Temperance. Oh, behind that you have the Ten of Cups with the Queen of Cups and the I almost said the King. It says Sun, and that trips me up because I don't ever say Sun. The Knight, the Knight of Swords. This is a feminine water energy. It could be mother of your child, mother figure, your mother, someone that's pregnant, your partner, and then you have this masculine, younger masculine air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could be a sun. Your partner could be pregnant. Your ultimate happiness could be your partner that's pregnant with your child. Something along those lines. Something with pregnancy. That goose is very clear. Is it a goose? Swan? I don't know. It's very clearly pregnant. Anyways, we got Temperance. We were talking earlier a little bit with this Strength card, tempering your temper, working with your temper, using it to your advantage, using it for forward momentum. But now it might be time to transition that into something different. It might be time to alchemize and release the anger, the resentment. Maybe I feel like there might still be like those types of feelings that are fueling you. Maybe it's something where you're like trying to prove your point still. Maybe you're trying to prove yourself to your parents. You could be someone who is in the later stages of their life and they're still, to this day, your parents could be long since passed, and you're still to this day trying to prove yourself to them, trying to prove yourself to your siblings, to other people, to yourself. It feels like you could be finally letting go of that, and instead of feeling like you have to use this to prove yourself and to get further and to do more and to this and this, you're using it. Instead, you're not using it. you're transmuting it into something softer, into acceptance for yourself, into love for yourself, into healing. It feels like you're letting go of and releasing some really heavy feelings that you've been carrying for quite a long time. This could be grief, guilt, just sadness and depression. October could be a little bit of a downer month for you. Maybe your health isn't the best. You could be struggling with some sort of sickness. It could just be something as simple as like a cold, a flu. So October really for you is about rest and reflection and recuperation and pouring into yourself more than you pour into anybody else. Whoa. What the hell? Please. Okay. What else is here for Libra Spirit? Just a few cards. We'll take these. Thank you, though. Just a few cards. We'll take these two. Let's see. Come here. Vase, secret admirer. Oh my goodness. Dog away. Far away. A distant friend is thinking of you. Oh, you could have an old friend that is a secret admirer. They could be watching you, watching your social medias, wanting to reach out to you, or they're just thinking of you. Someone that you went to high school with, someone from your past. But you definitely have a secret admirer here. You could be receiving flowers. You could be receiving like notes. Secret admirer. That's adorable. Flowers significantly. Time to go out and have fun. Yes, please. Maybe you start October in a little bit of a funk with a little bit of an illness of some sort. And it could even be like you're having to postpone birthday plans because you're feeling so shitty. But towards the middle end, you're going to start feeling a lot better. You're going to start feeling like, I'm ready to go out again. I'm ready to celebrate. I'm ready to all of these things because I'm feeling much better. And then we got Caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Indeed, indeed, indeed. A change is coming. Let's see what else we've got with our fairy tale Lenormands. What else is here? Okay. Whip. This is just that's speaking to anger and a temper and not letting it get the best of you. We'll read a little bit, at least the keywords. This is about control and keeping people in their place. Maybe you felt like you've had to keep your anger in check versus like transmuting it entirely. Maybe you felt like you need to hang on to it and use it. Like hurt others before they can hurt you. Yeah, I don't know. I hope not. That's not a fun energy. That's not a good space to operate from. But the good news is you're working to transmute it. You're working to use it in other ways, alchemize it. What else is here for Libra Spirit? What else is here for Libra in October? One or two more cards, please. Thank you. Birds on the bottom of the deck. Gossip. Fuckery. Bullshit. Tower and garden. This tower is not the same tower from the tarot. That was a lot of tease. This tower is the tower that you build after what we were talking about before. This is you in like a castle looking out amongst the lands, and what you have, what you're looking out at is a beautiful flourishing garden, one that has lots of love, and it attracts lots of love and playfulness and fun and joy. This could be grandchildren playing in a yard. There's a kid in a tree. Four kids here. And then this giant. This is actually his garden. And for the longest time, he's never let anyone in it because he's been used and abused, and he's like, fuck you guys, stay out of my garden, you're not allowed in anymore. And the garden withers away and it turns to dust. Essentially everything's dead and lifeless, and he feels the same way, but he's like, this is the only way. I've got to guard, I've got to protect my stuff. People just don't respect it. One day, one kid is brave enough to sneak in and start playing, and it attracts more kids, and they're bringing joy and life back into the garden, so it starts flourishing. So this giant is like, oh, maybe it's okay to open myself back up. Maybe it's okay to soften my heart. It's okay. It for sure is okay to soften your heart, to remain soft if you haven't hardened it. Keep yourself open to love if that's something that you have wanted for a while but haven't received it. If there's been turbulence and you're like, okay, this is it, I've done this several times, I don't want to do it anymore, don't close yourself off. The love that you want is the love that you will receive if you open yourself up to it. And if you love yourself in that manner as well, that's where it all starts. We receive the love we give ourselves. We receive the relationship that we feel we deserve. It's a reflection of our inner self. The more we heal, the more we temper our feelings of sadness and left outness and woe is me-ness, I'll never have enoughness, I'll never be enoughness, I'll always be aloneness, whatever it is. As we I swear to fucking God. Sorry, I don't mean to curse. But I feel like I flipped this deck and every time it's upside down again. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm shuffling upside down. Let me fix it. So I fix it and then I look and I'm shuffling upside down again. Sorry. This is a Citadel deck. Oracle. It's relatively new and I like it so far. So let's see. What else is here for Libra Spirit for October? What else do they need to know? What other messages do they need to receive for October so they can be prepared, so they can move through October with ease and grace? Thank you. The Walker, I almost said the Waker because there is a Waker, but this is the Walker. The unknown, a journey. Okay. Let's do our Shawan, Seasons of the Witch Shawan deck now. What else is here for Libra Spirit for October? Apples. And voices. Yeah, speak to your ancestors. If there's something that you're needing clarity on, if there's something that you want to know the truth about, speak to your ancestors. They'll answer you. They're waiting and they're ready, willing, and able to help you. You just have to ask. You just have to open up to them. Ask the questions that you're needing answers to. All right, let's read about apples. Card number 4. Deception, mistrust, rotten. Yay. We all know the story of Snow White taking the apple from her stepmother, who masquerades as a sweet old crone. This wise old tale that's existed long before It's a wise old tale that's existed long before Disney ever made it into a movie, and a warning that things are not always as they seem. Sometimes our greatest enemy is hiding behind the mask of a savior. Sorry, I just want to make sure my mic is on. Death is infused into something meant to give us life. Oh. And someone pretending to be our friend is luring us into a trap. What the fuck? I don't like that. Deceptive energy. I don't know. I don't pick that up at all, except for we did a little bit when we were talking about someone trying to keep something from you. It feels like family. There could be a family member who's trying to keep something from you so you don't become aware of it, and then you want your fair share, is what I'm getting. They're trying to someone could be in ill health and you don't know about it because they're keeping it from you, not the person that's sick, the people around them. So it's giving the scenario of a parent who is about to pass. The kids know that they're about to pass, except for maybe you. Like the siblings are keeping something from this one sibling, like trying to intentionally leave them out, intentionally be deceptive, keep something from them. So when the time does come for this person to pass, you won't know. They're not going to tell you. So they can just, oh, yeah. It's like you don't ask, so they're not going to tell you. You don't talk to them, so they're not going to go out of their way to share this with you. I don't know. Let's read. Read on. I really hope that you don't have people and friends in your life that are even able to lure you into a trap. Please, please, please trust your intuition and use your discernment, especially when it comes to people that you have like in your home, people that you trust with your money, people that you trust with your children, things that are precious to you. Just be really, really careful. Sorry. There are rotten people in the world who will take advantage of those who trust without pause. They come bearing gifts to gain your trust. Their faces are in all shapes, sizes, and colors. These people always get their due one way or another. That's the good news. When an apple appears in your spread, it is a warning to pause before making any decisions about someone or a situation. You do not have all the facts yet, and there could be danger for you now. Betrayal and deception are likely, so be vigilant. You must tread carefully until everything comes to light. This is especially true. We did not, so I'm not going to even read that part. Someone may be taking advantage of you or setting you up for failure. What the fuck? Virgo also got this card, so if you are a Libra Virgo cusper or you have any Virgo in your chart, I would suggest watching that reading as well. There might be another storyline, some more info for you there. The Walker. Let's read about our Citadel card. Please, guys, I beg you, trust your intuition and your gut like your life depends on it, please. The Walker. The Unknown, a Journey. Page 116. Like their sibling, the Pilgrim, the Walker is bound to an eternity of journeys. The Walker constantly seeks new experiences and the unknowing nature of transition, an air of sadness ever on their heels. Whatever they're searching for or whatever they're running from, they haven't yet found their answer. A sense of regret seems to be coloring everything lately, sucking away the joy of the journey. Perhaps you have been forced to leave something behind in order to move forward, or maybe it's the result of circumstances beyond your control. Whatever it is, this this pain is necessary to a point. Rather than wallowing in this, what the fuck? Sorry, there's music playing in the living room, but it sounds also like someone's just talking, like saying random words. Anyways, rather than wallowing in this self-punishment, shed that regret and move on. Yes, yes, yes. We were talking about that earlier. Shedding, transmuting, leaving behind. Oh, shit. All right, guys. I feel like it's going to be so incredibly important for you to turn to God, to turn inward, to pray more. Speak to God more than you speak to anyone else at this time is what I'm getting. Yourself, source, again, whatever label you want to put on it. Turn inward for the answers. Your discernment is going to be everything for you this month. It always is, but especially this month because there could be someone with ill intent in your circle. All right, guys, I love you so very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.